Welcome back to the channel. Today was a great trading day. Once again, I have some explaining to do, but you're gonna hear me out. You're gonna see why and how I manage my risk and why I took these trades. First and foremost, we are up $1,100 for the week, which is phenomenal. It's great. Manage our risk properly. Last week we were up 800. We're up 1,000 this week. We pretty much upped it up a notch, and we could have been up more, right? I had one trade that I'm gonna go over right now that was very premature, but with the experience that you get with the market, with your how can I say it? With your L's, with all these experiences, with all these losses, with all these wins, you're eventually going to develop this edge. You're gonna see the trades unfold in front of you, and I'm currently going through that phase where it's like, okay, I see these things. I'm missing out on certain trades, as you've seen by previous videos that I've missed on a couple of trades because I was not confident enough to execute. And slowly but surely, I'm building that confidence back up, right? And man, today we took two perfect setups, great entries. If I wouldn't have messed with my take profit, if I would have just had it at break even, and if I would have been patient, we would have made over $2,000 today. We would have pretty much been set with our funded. And before I bore you guys with all of this, I appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in and day out. If you guys don't know me, my name is Nando. I'm a 23-year-old father chasing a dream, chasing freedom, that I'm going to achieve this freedom with trading, right? We have a lot of new people in the channel, and I just want to lead you guys into my Discord and my free beginner's guide. If you want to get into trading or you're interested in what I'm doing, I have a free beginner's guide down below in the description. If you want to join a community of like-minded individuals where I share my experiences, where I share my thoughts on the market, and we pretty much work around with everybody. We just help each other out. You're more than welcome to join. Links down below in the description. But yeah, great trading day, great trading morning. One thing I want to say is time is everything. I keep repeating myself day in and day out, but it's to keep myself accountable. Sometimes we forget about our own advice, right? We are good at giving advice, but we're not good at receiving advice or taking our own advice. Time is going to tell. Time is everything. Patience is everything. God is giving me this gift. God is giving me this knowledge, this patience, right? Like I keep saying, I'm a huge believer in the Lord, right? Like I said, like my faith is bigger than anything. Time will tell. You're going to go through so many hardships. You're going to go through so many L's, but eventually you're going to have your breaking point. You're going to break the ceilings, right? I am doing way better. I'm doing a little bit better than some of the people that were teaching me, some of the mentors that I have, because I'm doing what works for me. Don't follow what other people do. Don't listen to what other people. If it makes sense to you, go with it. And if your strategy is not working, stick to it. Find why you're not executing and change it all. I don't really want to talk that much. I think I haven't even showed you guys like an update on my physique. Like I still got some stomach. I keep talking about that. But overall, I've been losing a lot of weight and just trying to get back on track, like gaining the weight and all this stuff. But I do have a lot of belly fat that I want to lose. But yeah, right now I'm about to hit my workout. Honestly, no, I'm not hitting my workout in the morning. I'm going to hit it tonight for the simple fact that it's my Friday today. I don't go back to work tomorrow. I have a 3-day weekend, which I like that because I get to spend time with my son. But at the same time, I hate the weekends because, I mean, the market's not open, right? But we can work on ourselves. We can work on our brand. We can work on ourselves, back test, attain more knowledge. And I think I might go live on the Discord or just do some back testing sessions with the guys. But yeah, overall we've had a great trading day. Let me go make my breakfast. I'm about to hit the shower. It's a little bit later than usual. That's why I'm not gonna hit my workout as well. I gotta go back to work. But we are so blessed, and I thank God for everything, man. My journey is unfolding day in and day out because I keep showing up. And like I said on yesterday's video, people are blocking themselves. Don't walk with this cloud around you. Yes, every month, every day is a tough battle, right? Especially when you are trying to trade and all these things. But remember, like if you were going to school, same shit, right? everything is hard. It takes time. That's when I went to the college campus that I was telling you guys, like, I see all these people doing all these things. Yes, it's gonna take them 4 or 5 years to get a degree to learn these skills, right? That's why with my trading, I'm not that hard on myself, but I got that sense of urgency that it all falls down on me. I'm self-taught. Yes, I had a couple mentors and I use YouTube and all these things, right? But make it make sense. Whatever works for you. Some people in school are better when the teacher tells them one-on-one, right? Or when they see visuals, or when they get audio or whatever, right? Find what works for you. Fine tune everything. But if you guys are struggling with the mentality, if you guys are struggling with confidence and all these things, join the community, join the free Discord. We lift each other up, we keep each other accountable. Let me make some breakfast, hit the shower real quick, and I'll catch you guys once I'm back from work, breaking down those trades. And yeah, making lunch, I guess, because that's pretty much what my videos consist of, right? Me making food and all this stuff, me keeping myself accountable. My days might seem boring to some people. One of my friends was telling me, like, bro, you do the same, bro, the same thing that I'm doing is giving me the results, right? I'm losing the weight, I'm getting better with my trades, I'm becoming a more knowledgeable man, I'm becoming a wiser man, right? There's a journey of life, like chasing growth day in and day out. You can chase pleasure, bro, fuck that. Like, you can go party. Like, I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, I've had a great trading week. I can go out and celebrate. But what good is that going to bring? What good is that going to give me? It's not that I don't like that shit. But there's bigger things. There's a bigger picture. There's a bigger plan. In the next 5 years, I got to have these things solved for myself. In the next 3 months, you know, like, I got so many things that I really have to accomplish. I want to be that first person in my family who brings that generational wealth, right? I'm trying to do a lot of stuff for my people, and this is what it takes. And all these people that get motivated because of a fucking simple YouTube video, bro, fuck that shit. Fuck your motivation. Because if you really wanted that shit, you'll do what I'm fucking doing, right? It's not something that happens right away. It takes fucking time. It takes one person's sacrifice. I'm sacrificing a lot of stuff for the reward for myself and others around me, right? Let's get to it, boys. I'm fucking starving, but it was a great morning. This is the breakfast for today. Some egg and bacon. It's pretty much the same every day. I mean, that's how I lost the weight. That's how I lost the weight. That's how I keep myself accountable. I do not want to eat this. Food is something that was very hard for me to control back then. But this is what keeps me accountable. Eating the same things every day. This is what keeps me in shape. Eating the same things every day. It's hard, but I mean, y'all see the results, right? All right, so we're going over today's recap. As you guys can see, total P&L for the week, we are up $1,800. We were up $2,100, but we'll explain all these things, right? As you guys can see, a 40% win rate. Total gain has been over $4,000. We've lost over $2,500. Still, my winning trades are significantly higher than my losing trades, all due to risk management, right? The best trade that I took today was $962. The worst trade that I took today was this $617 trade. So you guys can see here. I'm not going to explain every single trade. We'll go over some of the screenshots I have on the Discord because I don't want to make it a long ass video like yesterday's. But this trade right here, you guys can see it was on the 5th at 10 p.m. So I took a London session position, right? Keep in mind, I am a New York session trader. Price has been, this is one thing when you backtest, yes, you want to backtest your strategy. You want to backtest all these other things. But all of this is data, right? All of this is data. The charts, the graphs, everything is data, right? So now, these green boxes right here is the London session, and these gray boxes right here are the Asian session. Right here, you're telling me that from 9 a.m. all the way to, from New York open all the way to New York close, we didn't have that much volume. All right, coming into this day, I saw that. Here as well, we didn't have that much volume, so on and so forth. And we've been on a bullish trend, right? We've been very bullish since this weekly opening gap. So I decided to catch a London session trade, right? I was like, you know what? Let me try the London session. Initially, as you guys can see here, let's go to the Discord. So at around 11 a.m., which would be
1 a.m. I think, the start of the London session, I got in this position, right, at 21,820. With the 14-point stop loss, I had moved it up a little bit because I was going for a 1 to 2, going for 31 points. You guys can see that I brought my stop down 5 points, ended the day losing $142. And the thing is, price never came back to my stop loss. You guys can see here that yesterday at around 10 p.m., we were in this 1 hour gap, right? During Asian session and London session, we've had some big moves, right? And I went down to the 5-minute time frame. I saw that we were in a 5-minute gap. We were literally tapping into that gap at around my entry. I think it was 10:30. My entry price was 21,820, right? Had a 14-point stop loss. Okay, and we entered at around, I want to say what, 10:35, 10:32, 10:35, whatever. And from this initial level, it would be 21,833. We never came back to it. We never came back to that stop loss. Keep in mind, I had a 14-point stop loss, right? A 14-point stop loss at 21,834. Price never came back to that level and just dumped to my take profit, which was these lows down here, right? These lows down here. But still, never came back to my stop loss. I would have... my initial plan was to let it ride out, but I was tired. I wanted to sleep, and I don't know. It was the first time I traded London session, and it was already late for me because I had to get up for work. That's the only reason why I lost that trade, that small trade. Now going into today's trade, I really wanted to show you guys this and explain this to you guys because like that really hurt my soul. We live and learn, right? Like the only thing that I get from that, and that I show you guys this L, is because it builds confidence within me, right? That confidence of taking a trade now, I am on the right track, right? And it's just a matter of believing in myself. If I would have never moved my stop loss, we would have been good. If I would have gotten a better entry because I wanted to enter at those highs when we tapped into that gap, and going into today's trade, right? So I lost $615 at market open for the simple fact that I entered a little bit too early. So as soon as we inverted this 5-minute gap right here, because we closed above it like by a tick, this small gap right here, right? This last candle closed and market open came. I entered prematurely at this Wicks level, I want to say at around here, and you guys can see it just dumped, right? But then this is where that confidence comes in, right? At 7:20, before I even entered that trade, I was looking for a deeper pull into that 1 hour gap for potential buys at market open, right? We had this 1 hour gap. I just wanted a deeper pull for this liquidity. Like I said, I got anxious, and just because in the back of my head, I had that, I was thinking from what I missed out on yesterday because I moved my, all those emotions were in all those emotions, and me being at work, got stopped out, and I was moving my stop loss to these lows, and it was like, fuck. Like, I was like, damn. And I lost 600. Now, seeing that we swept that liquidity, the rest is history, right? Like, 965. You see, I got stopped out at 40. Entered a little bit higher because I saw that we took out that liquidity. We just kept on pushing. It was two different trades because I had a take profit on, you guys can see here, my initial TP was up here. But I saw a lot of resistance after this whole push. I took partials. My take profit was right here at the top of this candle, and then when I saw that we came back to this gap right here, I entered in a position and I took that $600 win. This $600 win when we retested that 5-minute gap. I was very bullish for the day, right? And then the last trade, 250. You guys can see the whole thing right here. And then I saw another test of this gap again, and then just pretty much got stopped out. I wanted to see it play out to my first initial take profit, but I was already up 800. I should have stayed away from the market, but I took that last trade, got stopped out. But yeah, overall, it was a great day, a great week. We're up 1,000. If we would have not taken this premature entry as soon as market opened, and we would have not fucked with our stop loss during the London session trade, it would have been a complete different story. We would have been up way even more in profit. You can't change the past, right? You just live and learn. I learned that I gotta trust in myself, right? And not be, and I even said this to you guys earlier when I was speaking about missing out and FOMO. It's like, I know these things. Just because it's market open, you don't have to have a trade right at market open, right? Perfect example today, you gotta wait for those fucking pullbacks and look at the bigger picture, because as soon as market opens, it's very volatile. Like, everything just moves crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much the trade recap for today. And as you guys saw, I locked myself out a little bit too late. Great trading day overall. These mistakes were avoidable when it comes to controlling my psychology and my mental and believing in myself. This is fixable. We can fix these mistakes, right? This was very costly because I started fucking with my stop loss, and I just should have waited. And then this trade right here, honestly, that Asian session trade helped me a lot to see the bigger picture, because I saw what happened during Asian session. I paid a little bit more attention to it, right? Because I was hurt from this trade, and I saw that we had a small movement, and I expected New York to just go crazy, which indeed we did. But we ended the trading week up. We keep getting better. Best trading day so far. We're doing very good on the combine. But yeah, this is it for the trade recap. I'm about to make some lunch, and I'll catch you guys once I'm off from work. Man, I'm so hungry. It was the end of my day. Overall, it was a great trading day, great trading week. I am not going to trade tomorrow. Since it's the end of the NFP week, we're expecting a lot of volatility. A lot of uncertainty. One thing that I noticed, I have a lot of people who are just starting their journey in trading, right? I strongly recommend you guys to go watch my free beginner's guide. Like I said previously, I have a section where I just show you guys all of the vocabulary that was something that I learned quick to catch on to, like what the mentors I was watching, all these concepts and all these things, like understanding the vocabulary. I mean, sometimes it's words that you never hear during your daily basis, right? But yeah, I would strongly recommend you guys to go check that out. But yeah, a lot of volatility, a lot of volume, a lot of uncertainty in the market. Like I said, I said this earlier in my Discord. Our job as a trader is to find the perfect trade, right? It's to find good trades. It's not to trade every day. Understand that trading, in my opinion, how I see trading now is like, it's my job, right? I'm trying to make it my job. It's like going to college. It's like going to school. You need to take this shit seriously, right? Some people see all these people making the money, but at the end of the day, like, it's your fucking job, right? Like, you're trying to make an income out of it. So technically it falls into a category of a job, right? But yeah, understanding the simple fact that you are looking for great setups. Let's say you didn't trade yesterday. Let's say you didn't trade you don't trade tomorrow. Still, for example, I'm not trading tomorrow. I ended the week up in profit, even though it's my evaluation and I've had some bumps along the way. But if we minimize errors, if we minimize mistakes, like trading is all about, minimizing mistakes, learning from this. What did I learn from this? Being more patient, being more confident in myself. I'm building the confidence within me. I gotta wait for the perfect setups. I gotta wait for my bad. I gotta be more patient with myself. I gotta trust myself. And when I tell you guys, do this in your personal life, I do this in my personal life. There's moments where there's uncertainty. There's moments where I still struggle with anxiety, fear, you know? And it's like, you gotta keep fucking pushing. It all ties together. Trading has really helped me in my life. I can't stress this enough. My trading journey is a self-development. For me, it was a self-development journey, right? I lost the weight. You guys can go check my previous videos. I lost the fucking weight. The fucking weight. Why? Because trading taught me accountability, responsibility, and I was so desperate that I needed to change my life. I was 230 fucking pounds at 21 years old. Not even since I was 18. I was above 200 pounds. My maximum weight was 230 fucking pounds. I was never like that. I was always a fucking athlete. I was always in shape. I was always the last one to get off the fucking court and be the first one to get in the court, right? Something happened within me that I lost that edge. I gave up on myself and I started hiding in comfort. Hiding in the fucking comforts of the world. Smoking weed, vaping, watching fucking videos, playing video games when I was a father. The first couple years of my fatherhood experience were horrible, right? And I admit this shit because I am taking accountability. I'm owning up to myself, right? I was still a kid trying to enjoy his freedom. The first couple, I want to say 6-9 months that my son was born, like, it didn't click for me. I still wanted to go out. I still want to do all these things. And it's like, bro, you're a fucking dad. Wake the fuck up. You're not in the position where you're supposed to be. Elevate. Keep executing. And I started taking action, taking control of my life slowly but surely, trying to change my life, right? My son was born when I was 19, about to turn 21. 19, about to turn 20. So from that period of 20 to 21, I was just battling with a lot of anxiety, and that reality just kicked in, right? Like, bro, you're a fucking dad. Like, wake the fuck up. And going back to trading, like, trading changed my life because it keeps me accountable. It's a self-development journey. You learn to control your fucking emotions. When we all lose, we get in this state of mind of like, fuck, damn, like, we all get this hole in our fucking chest, right? Like, we feel like we're sinking. But if you control that, patience is key. Risk management is important. Like you guys saw, I can lose 2 fucking trades and I'm still good to take a third one, right? I did disrespect my rules, but I mean, because I know what I'm doing, I'm confident, right? But next week I'm not doing that. I am going to reassess everything. I'm going to work this weekend very diligently, fucking work diligently, like crazy, man. Just back test, go over my entry points, see what I can do better, even though I already know this. Like, just go over with you guys as well. Tomorrow, Friday, like I said, I'm not trading, but I'm going to teach one of my boys a little bit of the concepts. He took my free course, like I said previously. I want to have 2 mentorships. I want to start like teaching other people my concepts and just help them grow, and the people around the circle, just when I have free time, just do that for them, right? But I might record that, I might not. Let's see how my boy has all these things. But yeah, like, I want to keep myself accountable, keep myself busy this weekend. Also, like I said, one thing is I am not going to go over this because the video is already probably fucking long. But I have a couple potential setups for London session, which tomorrow I don't work. I do gotta wake up early still, but yesterday's trade, man, really had me fucked up. Cause bro, that shit has me heated. Cause like, if I would have waited and going back to everything, right? Confidence, patience, we would have been up more on the day. But I mean, it's not about the money. It's about building the systems, right? The strategies. But yeah, I see another potential move. I feel like we're gonna pull back, and then the news tomorrow is just gonna be a huge dump. The market is just all over the place right now. Especially with the precedent and all these executive orders and all these things going around. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, all that shit is dumping, right? But yeah, I'm expecting us to dump tomorrow. But like I said, the prop firms have a lot of rules that you cannot break. So besides the rules, like, I'm not trying to get caught in a trade where there's a lot of volatility and you could just get liquidated, just lose your account. But yeah, I have a potential setup for London session. Besides that, boys, I have a shit ton of mess. I have a mess at the crib. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I did slack off during lunch because I was feeling a little bit bad due to the weather change. Like I told you guys earlier in the week, I was not wearing my ski mask and my 2 hoodies and all that shit because it drastically went from 32 degrees to like 80 degrees. That's Arizona weather for you guys. But yeah, I was feeling very down, very dehydrated, and just knocked out. Honestly, just couldn't control it. But we're fully energized. We're gonna work on the content. We're gonna work on all these things, and just keep attacking tomorrow. But yeah, the nap really just pushed me back a lot. I did make my lunch. I was very hungry, but I got dirty dishes. I got a dirty crib. I gotta clean my room. I gotta do all these things. Laundry that I gotta put away, and yeah, just do all that and do all that. Edit the content. Finish my workout because I did not work out in the morning, and make my dinner. There's a lot of stuff that I gotta do, right? But on that note, I love every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for over 460 subscribers. I can't thank you guys enough. It's just the beginning. Trust me, I'm going to keep attacking. And like I said, February for some people is a month that is very gloomy. And I always speak on seasons. If you go back to one of my previous videos, like I'm speaking about, sometimes we got bad seasons, good seasons. And there's moments where you're always winning through the whole month. There's months that you go on streaks and everything, and there's months where it's just bad, right? But it's all up here. You control your reality. You keep showing up every day. You change your mentality. You can change your fucking trajectory from here to here, right? Just by doing the right things. I'll see you boys on the next one. I love every single one of you guys. I'm out.